Hey y'all, welcome to Creekside Cubing, and today I want to talk about solving the Ivy Cube intuitively. I tried to make a tutorial about the Ivy Cube early on in my channel, but I was pretty nervous when I made that video, and I just wanted to revisit that in case anybody was interested. So, the Ivy Cube basically has 4 centers, which is like a piece like this. So here's one, and here's one also, and then on the opposite face we have 2 here. Whereas a cube is a little bit the same if you look at it this way, but instead of there being only 2, like on the Ivy Cube, there's 4, and on the opposite side another 4. So it has sort of like 8 centers. Another difference between the Ivy Cube and this cube is that when you turn one center, it turns 3 edges, but no other centers. Whereas on this cube, if I would turn the same center, you can see here are 3 edges turning, but there are also 3 other corners turning. So when I turn this cube, then these other centers turn as well. They look like corners, they're corners of the puzzle, but they function as centers. So in that way, because there are no other centers turning when I make a turn like this, then the Ivy Cube is a lot easier to solve. In fact, you can solve an Ivy Cube intuitively, quite easily. So at this time, I'm just going to give it a bit of a scramble. Just doing some random turns here, trying to break up anything that looks like it goes together. Okay, that's pretty much good enough. We got blue on edge on a blue center, but that's okay. So the first thing I do when I solve an Ivy Cube is I make the color scheme, as I solve the color scheme using the centers. So here we have red on this center. So if we rotate this center here, we notice that I can't find another red corner, or like a red part of the center. But if I look around, I see it's over here. So I can rotate red to here, and then this red to here, like that. So now these 2 are solved relative to each other. I also happen to solve this blue with this blue in here, and there's even a blue edge where it belongs. This will often happen when you're solving the Ivy Cube. The only center left is this one here, and I just have to rotate it like this. Now white matches the white, and if you see everywhere on these centers, or what looks like corners, the color is matching. So now I can go ahead and solve edges, and we see that we have this blue edge already. So to solve an edge, so here are my white centers, and here's the white edge. If I move this white down like this, it matches this center, but we have this one unsolved. So before we move it back, I'm just going to move the white out of the way, and then I'll bring this white up, which also put this red edge with this red center, so that when I move this white back, it'll not only solve this white piece, but also the red one. But we don't have to worry about that. We can do one at a time and solve the cube. So here we have white, red, and blue finished, and now we have 3 edges to solve in a 3 cycle, which is quite easy. So you can see that we can move the green edge to the green center like this, and then moving this out of the way to bring this back, we bring this orange one up like that, move that green out of the way, puts the orange to the orange there, and then I bring this back, it brings yellow to the yellow, and then I make this move, and the cube is solved. So let's just do another quick scramble and another solved, just to show this again. I'll go through it a little bit faster though. And I suppose that's good enough. So first of all, I'm just going to make the color scheme correct, like that, and we have one edge done there, and let's just put this blue one edge here. It was back here. Bring it in like this. And now it's solved. And we can do this yellow one here. Okay. And we just have white edge on orange, red on white, orange on red. So I think to do this, we'll bring this white one to the white center here, and then put the orange one to the orange center. Bring the orange back where it goes, brings the red to the red, bring the red back, and now the cube is solved. So that's pretty much it. I hope that makes sense. This cube is fun. It's made by Chi. Definitely pick it up if you have the opportunity, and it's a fun, intuitive solve, and it's an impressive addition to the collection. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you all later. Bye.